Hey guys, it's Shinjanaytor here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario World Blind. In the last part, I had Kevin J2010 with me, blah, almost messed up his own username, and I tried beating the castle, but I failed, as per usual. And in this part, I would really like to pass it, but I doubt it again. I didn't get to the checkpoint. I'm just here, like, at the start of the second little phase. But with me, I have a very special guest.
Hello everybody, I'm Deathe88.
Yep, I've got my good friend Death here, and for those of you that don't know, I just learned this like 10 seconds ago. He's very good at this game.
Yeah, for a while I held the top 20th world records for a speedrun. I don't remember which category it was in, it was like a while ago. I think I'm like low ranked now, like it's been beaten long ago. But yeah, I used to be good at this game. I haven't played in forever though, I should play it again.
So in other words, he's gonna watch me play and just laugh.
I'll probably just end up telling you how to beat everything.
Yeah, and you're gonna like facepalm because I'm terrible. But anyway, let's get started. So I just have this paused up. I wanted to off camera. I passed through Vanilla Dome 3 and 4 and stuff so that I didn't have to cut all that out, just to save you guys the pain from watching that. So I've seen Lemmy, I think, twice now. I was able to, like, hit him twice, but then on the third one I died, and I was so mad because then I got a game over.
The earlier one there with the sort of tower pyramid, you can actually jump and make it from that top platform.
Oh, really?
Once it's fully down, yes. You basically go from one end, run to the other, and you can make the jump.
Alright. Well, there's just an example of how bad I am. Normally, okay, so I was playing this off camera, like I said, and I wasn't doing bad. Like, I was actually doing pretty good. But that's because I wasn't recording.
The Let's Play curse.
I know, right? It's not only that, I just do really bad when I'm under pressure, and since I'm recording, I would say that I'm under pressure, so...
See, maybe it's just a me thing, but when I'm recording, I feel like there's less pressure because...
Really?
I don't know. It's, for me, I feel there's less pressure because I'm not doing it for me anymore. I don't know if that sounds bad or not, but it's just how I sort of feel when I'm recording. I'm not playing for me, I'm playing for others, and it feels less pressured. But...
Yes, I got the checkpoint! Sorry to interrupt. I'm just happy.
But it does help when you try to not pressure yourself and make yourself feel calmer and stuff.
That's true. That's true. Alright, so basically you said here I can just...
See the little middle platform there, once it goes down, you should be able to make it. Unless like once it's fully down, you won't... Yeah, run, and you'll be able to make it.
I guess I could. I'm just kind of scared. I don't want to.
Yeah, if you hesitate, you usually screw up stuff like that.
Yeah.
In platforming games.
I probably could though. If I really wanted to, I probably could. I just want to beat this. So I'm like, ugh, all antsy, man. You know, I'm nervous. But oh well.
Yeah.
And you've probably played this game so many times. I'm just like, oh man,
I used to play it a lot,
so
but
bad.
I haven't played it in forever.
I see.
I probably should play it again, just, you know, for replaying its sake.
Yeah, you know, I mean, even though I'm not very far in it, it's fun. Like, if I was playing this by myself, I would be, like, really, really enjoying it. But since I'm Let's Playing it, I'm just like, oh my god.
Well, maybe some of, like, why I did so good is I didn't actually start with this game. I started with Kaizo.
Oh, wow.
I just didn't care to actually like start with this one. From what I had heard and seen, it wasn't all that difficult.
Oh, really?
So I was like, I'll just start off with the more difficult one. And I actually beat Kaizo without save stating.
What?
Yeah, first try too.
Wow.
But
wow.
It's because I started video games on platformers though. First video game ever was the original Mario. So
mine was Pokemon Red, so I started in RPGs.
My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Platinum.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a weird sort of video game history. I've never played Star Fox 64, but I've played Star Fox Adventures, and when I finally did get to play Star Fox 64, I thought it was complete crap.
Oh gosh. Alright, here it goes, here it goes. Oh! Oh,
That's
no!
awful luck. That is just awful, awful
You
luck.
gotta be kidding me. Oh.
I think that's like such a low chance of happening too.
You're kidding me. Oh, no, I have terrible luck. I just should have seen that coming. Why me? Why?
Well, just happens.
Yeah, let's play Curse.
No, that wasn't Let's Play Curse. That was Video Game Just Hates You.
Yeah, that too. This game is just like, why do you suck so much? You need to know. Stop. And they wanted to punish me, I guess.
Well, a trick that I've told a lot of people who aren't very great at video games is if you want to get good at video games, play ones that you know you'll never beat. Ones that are known for difficulty, such as Dark Souls, Monster Hunter.
Right, and you started off with Kaizo, so that was like...
It makes the stuff, like the actual games like this, so easy that you can start...
Right.
You can basically start learning to speedrun them before you've ever played them.
Right, that makes sense. It's like, I love retro games, but I wouldn't really say I'm a retro gamer, because I suck at retro games, but I'm like, modern games I'm pretty good at, like, the new Super Mario Bros. Games I'm like amazing at, but those are like really easy.
Yeah, they're dumbed down to put a word to them. I wouldn't necessarily say that's the correct word, but overall they are easy. Yeah.
Especially when you compare it to like these older ones, they're very easy. So that I think since I started off with those ones, I mean like I played the original Super Mario Brothers, like everyone has, but that one's not overly hard, I would say.
The original Super Mario Brothers, comparatively to something like, let's say, this game or even one of the newer Marios, it's actually a lot more difficult in comparison. The only reason it's a lot of people consider it easy is because they've played it since they were a kid.
Right.
Of course, I take long breaks before. I can't play a video game right after I play it. I'm one of those people. So.
Shoot. I got you though. Alright, there's one. Oh, shoot. Alright. Oh, no. Oh, what? That doesn't go!
Oh, man, that's horrible.
You gotta be kidding.
Where's that PlayStation 4 share button so I can take over for you? Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I know, right? Just like, gotta pass the controller, like, via Skype,
Well, maybe if I do get to go to PAX East next year, I'll literally just take the controller from you.
Yeah, I'll have to, like... We'll have to, like, get in my hotel room, and then I'll bring my Wii, and then you can just, like, own the whole game, and I'll be like, holy crap.
Most of the time with platform games, I've played the newer Mario games. I don't have the one for the Wii U.
Oh, that one's really fun.
I just didn't care to get it because I didn't have all that much fun with the Wii one, but...
Oh, I see. I'm the opposite. I really liked the Wii one. I don't know. I think it's because I didn't play the New Super Mario Brothers for the DS when the Wii one came out. I played it after. So I really liked the Wii one. And also just for, I guess, not really nostalgic reasons because that's not super old, but I played it with my cousin, so it was just like, I have a lot of memories of that game, so I guess I like it for different reasons because of that, but...
I'm not saying it was a bad game, overall it wasn't like my favorite Mario game. That still belongs to Mario 3 like it does for a lot of people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm actually not a huge platformer.
Oh, wow.
My usual is sort of action-adventure games, stuff like, as I mentioned earlier, Monster Hunter, Dark Souls, Zelda, stuff like that is more, and RPGs are sort of more my categories.
Oh, I see.
For a while, I was big into the competitive Pokemon scene.
Ah, okay.
That dropped off with Black and White because basically, I borrowed my team out to my friend while I trained his. I did this, and it was probably a dumb mistake to do that, but his game got corrupt or something, and he reset his file, and I lost my team.
Oh.
Yeah, basically didn't care to play competitive anymore because I didn't want to remake the team.
Right.
And usually, like, my first competitive team in a new generation is completely legit. The only thing not legit usually is levels.
Ah, I got
Because nobody likes sitting there grinding.
Yeah, that makes sense. But that reminds me, I forgot to ask in the beginning, what kind of videos do you make for your channel? Just, you can kind of tell us.
I used to make Let's Plays and Pokemon Battle Revolution videos. I stopped the Pokemon Battle Revolution because I just lost complete interest in it. As for Let's Playing, I'm not Let's Playing in the natural sense. I'm working towards doing more sort of MMO stuff. Like, soon on my channel there will be Raiders, which is an MMO. I did that with Kiwi Super Ninja.
Yeah, I actually started playing that.
And there'll be another person joining us soon, as soon as we catch him up to where we left off. And then we'll be recording with him, and then once I have about a week's worth of videos, I can start uploading them and then, have a backlog.
Nice.
And not care.
Yeah, normally I ask that in the beginning whenever I have a guest, but I forgot to because I was just like, I gotta beat this.
It's fine.
Alright, here it goes. Alright, there's one. There's one. There's two. Come on. Oh, crap.
A lot of times, I think my first time playing against this boss, what I ended up doing was, because of where it was positioned, and I was Big Mario, I ended up purposely getting hit to kill him off for the final strike.
Oh, wow.
It was my first time playing, and I was sort of like half speedrunning, half playing normal, because like usually I can tell when I can speedrun something and when I can't, or
Right.
sort of like basically I can jump and skip parts. A while ago I did a 24-hour live stream where I sort of half speedran Ocarina of Time, which I'm actually learning to speedrun.
Oh, nice.
Again, I used to speedrun it, but I did like a very glitched version of it where like basically you could beat the game in 20 minutes or something crap like that.
Did you do that like warp zone thingy?
It was sort of like that where you beat the game in no time flat, but I
Yeah, because
completely
my friend
screwed
Liam's like really good at that.
I did it and I got good at it, but it's one of those unofficial times because of the way you did it.
Right.
Nobody counts it. So I'm trying to do it glitchless. I'm trying to learn glitchless, which is way more difficult. Because
yeah, I bet.
I'm trying to do glitchless any percent. And I'm sort of, during my stream, I usually, if I lose my shield, I don't get a new one until or I won't even bother equipping it because, it takes time out of your time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I got about to the Force Temple before I died.
Ah, that sucks.
It was about 3 hour. I was at about 3 hours.
Ooh, that's not bad though.
No, considering I think my current best time, when actually, and this is I didn't beat Ganon in this time, but it would have been like another 10 minutes. Was about 5 hours 46 minutes.
Wow.
Couple seconds. Yeah. Since like I've started getting back into touch with a couple of older friends, and a couple new ones. Like they're big into the speedrunning, and I've sort of taken it up too.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not a big speedrunner myself. I think it's a really, really cool way to game. I'm just not. I do really bad under pressure, which I think I said earlier, which is why speedrunning I'm kind of like ugh.
Yeah. I understand that, and that's where, I'm sure games like Monster Hunter, where you are literally in a time limit every hunt, and, you can only die a certain amount of times and stuff like that, would probably not be a good fit for you. Or something like Dark Souls, where you basically die, if you die twice, you lose your souls and stuff like that, but, they're difficult games, but they're really fun.
Monster Hunter seems really fun. I think I was gonna get it, Monster Hunter Tri for the Wii. I was gonna get it, but then I ended up not having enough money or something, so I didn't. But I think I want to get it one day because it does look really fun.
Yeah, the Wii U version is the one I'm playing currently. I play it with a couple other friends, and a couple of people some newer people I've recently learned to hunt. I'm just not going to name names out of,
Right,
not
right.
promoting a whole ton of people on your channel.
Nah, I mean, it's cool.
Nah, it's just I'm just doing it. But you know, we hunt whenever we have free time, basically, and
That's
try
cool.
because you know, there is that whole I've played the game before, so I kind of know what I'm doing. But at the same time, you know, you got that whole I've never fought this thing before, or you, now you play high rank missions, which are the more difficult missions
Right.
in single player, and it's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm supposed to have other people helping me. Because in the previous game you only did it with other people.
I see.
Yeah, so it's interesting for sure. If you get it, I'd definitely play with you.
Yeah, man, if I get it, I think I said Wii, but I meant Wii U, but if I get it, I will definitely, like, tell you, and then we can play, and you can show me how awesome it is.
Yeah, I'll probably sort of just equip crappy items to sort of not completely own all this stuff.
Yeah,
But that's sort of the difficulty of playing with new players when you're an experienced player or have owned it a while.
Right.
I've gone in with one of my friends. When I bought my Wii U, I brought the older game Monster Hunter Tri for the Wii upstairs to my room with my Wii U and played it. I didn't transfer my save file, so I started over. We fought some of the monsters, and I'm like, you know, I'm doing absolutely no work here.
I think, like, that would be really fun to, like, kind of just get around with your friends and, like, play. Oops. I saw that coming. And just, like, play it, you know, like, every once in a while, like, you know.
It's fun to hunt together, it's fun to hunt alone, but,
Right.
more or less, you're probably going to want to do a lot online, because in a team, you know, there's more people, so you're not the one taking all the hits all the time. You can sort of play, you know, instead of having some plans that you can attempt to follow on your own, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah, it seems like just really fun in general. Oh no! Alright. Oh snap.
Why don't you, like, when he disappears, run really, really fast away?
1-up! Oh my gosh! But yeah, you're right. I don't know. I just kind of.
It seems like you just every time you just wait him out and he goes in front of you, and you end up dying because of it.
That's true. I don't know. I'm
Like,
afraid that I'm gonna like screw something up. Like, I don't know.
Also, you know you have a spin jump that if you ran to the end, you could go down using.
That's true, but in the last video when I was spin jumping, I just kind of like ran across this whole area and died. So I'm just like, nope, no more spin jumping.
Spin jumping is more useful than most people usually think.
Yeah,
and a lot of it is a sort of quote-unquote noob trap to spin jump on those platforms.
Yeah, I don't know.
And once you
jumping
lose,
is like kind of oops. I'm not really used to it. That's why I don't really use it very often. So.
Yeah, I understand that, but definitely, it's one of those get it. It would be worth it.
Right.
Or not get it, but use it. It's worth it.
Right. Exactly.
Just sort of practice with it. That's where, like, I know you're doing this blind, so maybe go back to previous levels you already played and practice with it. Mm-hmm. Maybe like some ones that seem like it'd be good to practice with. Like this one, maybe where like practice just going down one block with it. Stuff like that, instead of spin jumping across the whole thing.
Yeah, I think what I might do is just go back, replay a bunch of levels, hopefully get a bunch of 1-ups, because I need it, and then, whatchamacallit, and then practice with the spin jump and stuff. So I definitely need to do that.
Also, there's some things that a lot of people mistake, like, when you see a platform going down into the lava, usually you have enough time to run across it fully. If you see it at a certain level, I can't explain like how high it is or low to be like able to run across something going down. Mm-hmm. But there is like points where it's like the ones that go into the lava, that you can run across it and be completely fine.
Oh, okay. Noted. I could use a bunch of tips from people who are really good at this game.
A lot of times tips are harder to give when you see like stuff slightly delayed and lagged out.
Yeah, because
You know.
since when you're watching it on my recorder, it is laggy.
Yeah. But I can more or less tell what's going on to a decent extent.
Right. Ah, I missed him. Alright. Nope. Not gonna be able to get him there. either.
Sometimes it's better to skip out on hitting him in exchange for making sure you survive.
Yeah, I see what you mean now. Definitely need to do that. Alright, where are you? Oh! Oh, shoot!
You should more watch out for the fireball and maybe try to just dodge left and right till you find him near you.
Yeah, that's a very good idea. I just need to dodge that thing, because I think that thing has freaking killed me, like, twice already.
You can spin jump on it to dodge it too, I believe. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't
can
remember.
spin jump, but I don't know.
That's one of those I'm not 100% sure.
I feel like that sounds right, because spin jumping is usually like a savior, but I don't know. I think I have done it though, but I'm not sure. Alright, well, I'll see you guys at the castle. Alright, we're back. So,
Hello again.
I lost 1 life in the process, but hey, you know, it could be worse. But anyway, I have a little question for Death, actually, so hopefully everyone else will find it interesting. Basically, my question is, when he friended me on his, on the Wii U, for Miiverse and stuff, I saw that his Mii was a girl, and I was very confused, because I was like, okay, sorry, I don't know who you are, I'm not going to accept. And then I saw the name, I was like, Deathe88, and I'm like, oh! Why are you a girl? So if you could explain why your Mii is a girl, that's all I've been curious about.
Well, I guess we'll have a little bit of a story time. Back when I started playing MMOs, I actually did use guy characters, but after a point I was like, why the hell am I looking at a guy for? Yeah. And eventually I started switching to female, and over time it would just became sort of, I only make female characters and stuff like that. But more or less it's because when I look at stuff in, like, my avatar and stuff like that, instead of looking at a guy the entire time I'm playing a video game, I'd rather look at a female. The name for people wondering where who, I don't know who does or doesn't have me added on Wii U at this point. I don't remember everybody I add. I sort of more or less accept everybody. But my name actually came from Tales of Symphonia character.
Ah, that's cool.
Yes.
I've never played that game. I've been wanting to.
Horrible person, you should play it.
Yeah, I know. I haven't.
If it wasn't such a rare game, I would bring it with me when like to any PAX or convention I go to and have you play it.
Right. Yeah.
But it's a rare
hard
game
to find.
yeah, it's one of those you could spend decades looking, and when you find it, it costs you a goddamn fortune.
That's
I
why haven't played
got
it
the
yet.
first Tales, the second Tale, like the first and second Tales of Symphonia, Pokemon Colosseum, and XD Gale of Darkness for super cheap from one of my friends because they just didn't care about it anymore. And I was like, sweet, I don't care. It was like 20-30 bucks for all of them.
Dang, for all of them? What? You can buy like one of them for that
You can
price,
buy
not
half
more.
of you can buy half of Tales of Symphonia 2 for 30 bucks. And I think that's like the cheapest of them.
Yeah,
I
no
think
kidding.
Colosseum goes for 70 normally. XD also goes for 70.
Yeah, they're
and,
both very expensive.
And Symphonia is like, depending on the day of the week, can go for anywhere from 80 to 100.
Ugh.
And that's all depending on where you are, though.
Yeah.
I've seen Symphonia for cheap at some places, but obviously I'm not going to pick it up because I own it.
That's true. Well,
I've thought about
buy
picking
it
it
for
up
your
and sending it to a couple friends that want it, but I don't know. I don't have the money to do that.
that's true. It's expensive. Oh! Oh my god, I did it! Yes! Yes!
Finally!
Oh my god, after like so long, I finally did it! And we were talking about Tales of Symphonia.
It's always Tales of Symphonia that breaks the curse.
Yes! Oh my gosh, you have no idea how long this took. Oh my gosh. And this is only the second castle, which is kind of sad. Mario has triumphed over Lemmy Koopa of Castle Number 3, and it only took him freaking ever. Mario's quest is starting to get much more difficult. have you found the red and green switches yet? And no, I haven't.
Oh wow, so that's where people learn about it?
Yeah, I think I had a meal. Of course I'm gonna save. Are you kidding me? I think I had a meal as a CoCom guest a while ago, and he asked me about it. He was like, "Hey, are you gonna do those, Switch palaces?" I was like, what?" So one day I'm just gonna go back and like try and figure that out. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We finally got past the castle. Thank you for being a guest, Death. I think
No problem.
Kevin was kind of a bad omen because he's like a Sega guy. Even though he likes Nintendo, he grew up with Sega. But you have you at least had a record for this game, so I think that was a good omen.
Maybe. But yeah, everybody, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to Jacqueline, make sure you do, though.
Aw, thanks. It's same with you. If you guys have not checked out Death's channel yet, make sure you do so. His videos are great, so make sure you do that. Thank you for watching. This has been Shinjanaytor.
And Deathe88.
Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.